Hello YouTubers and welcome to the Budget Stacker. Today we've got a new shipment of silver to go through today, different items in here. And I've also got some Goldbacks that I was kind of intrigued about after looking at a fellow YouTuber's video, someone much more knowledgeable about it than I was. Gave me some good information and made me kind of wonder about those. So we'll be talking a little bit about that today, showing you what I got. So if you're interested, stay tuned because here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to check out this latest package. I don't like to fumble with different packages, opening them up, because they're pretty securely done, so it takes up some time. So I did actually open this up before, but we'll take a look and see what we got inside here. So, all right. Okay, I've got the paperwork out of there before. So I did make another purchase of some constitutional, aka junk silver. Didn't have any quarters, and APMEX had a pretty good deal, I thought, on these. I'm going to go through these later, open that up, just make sure all the dates are pre-60 or 64 or younger, because that kind of denotes, of course, that we've got 90% silver in this constitutional, aka junk silver. I didn't have any quarters, so I wanted to add that to my collection. I had dimes, I had some halves, Franklin halves, so really trying to get a little more variety of constitutional silver. The premiums, are quite high, generally trading 22 to 1 on the face value. So yeah, I definitely need some quarters. I've got some rolls I want to fill up for that. So I'm going to slowly start building up my collection for that. So I did get a few other things here. As I think I've gone over, I know I've gone over in another video, I mentioned I got a Zodiac series. There's a couple that I didn't have. This is another one I discovered that I didn't have. This is the Taurus coin. It is a coin from Tokelau, the island nation of Tokelau. So of course we've got the queen on one side. Same kind of style as the other one. Same artist apparently did these. It's not a bad looking series. I kind of did a search beforehand and thought, oh, this must be something new. It's got a little rough edge I got to take off there. This must be a new series because I couldn't find anything in searching for them, but I did recently find previous years where they have these, so it does look like kind of a continuing series. This one, of course, is the 2022 series. Actually, it doesn't have a date on it, does it? It must somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is, 2022. So I had to complete my 2022 Zodiac series collection. So since I already started in the series, it's not too far off of what you'd expect for a regular bullion coin. So that was good. This one here, this is the 2022 Barbados 1 ounce silver Caribbean Pelican. One other, and I gotta really pay attention to the different YouTubers to give them credit. It might have been a Florida Stacker or Ragtag Stacker was mentioning if you do get these kind of tier 2 coins, that you might want to see if there's a limited mintage. And this one does have a limited mintage of 10,000 coins for the Barbados, $1, and the Pelican. So look like a pretty cool looking coin. I mean, look at the details on the feathers. That's pretty outrageous. Nice mirrored background. You can see the little clouds floating up there. They've got a frosted edge, but actually the way they've done the lettering, you don't lose the ability to read that as much, but just the detail on those feathers on the pelican, and even behind him underneath, nice detail. So pretty cool coin. Again, limited mintage of only 10,000. So even though it's silver, and then that's, you know, primarily a bullion coin, I got a pretty good price, pretty much like a regular bullion coin. So I figured if I can get something with only a 10,000 mintage, it, you know, might go up in value a little bit for the numismatic value. Worst case scenario, though, it's pretty much you know, silver. So we're silver, and it's got that value. But beautiful coin. I think I really do like it a lot, and yeah, pretty cool. Okay, next up, let's see. Next up, we've got this one. I just love the design on. This is the 2022 Cook Islands 1 ounce silver bounty. Brilliant uncirculated. Free advertisement for AppMax. Sorry about that. And there is, yeah, just look at the detail on that. It looks really, I'm going to see if I could just hold this by the edges, if I can get it out without damaging it. Should have brought my tongs out. Okay. Wow. Okay, we'll get that in the case shortly, or in a container shortly. That's just the queen side. Look at the detail behind the queen. That's pretty awesome. Sometimes when they do this intricate a design, it does make the writing a little bit hard to read. But yeah, I just love that. It's a great security feature as well. It's just, you know, adding real beauty to the coin. This one didn't have any sort of limited mintage, and it, you know, good regular price in this one, not too crazy, but I think a little bit higher, just because it's such, you know, a beautiful coin. Look at the side for the ship. Really intricate small writing for the 1 ounce fine silver down below, but yeah, just a really nice, beautiful coin. It's got that pretty good detail on. You can see a little bit of the design on the sails, and of course the background is this really cool design as well. So I'm going to get that into a capsule and get my fingerprints off the edge. That is a beautiful coin. I'm really happy to add that to my collection, and it was a pretty reasonable price. Not exactly silver round, but nothing extraordinary. So I don't know where it is now. I haven't checked, but that was pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy with that pickup. Next one I have is I just got a little bar, just a little 1 ounce bar. This one I paid too much for, and they kind of got me because, you know, the theme is one that I appreciate. 1 ounce silver bar, 10 Commandments. The back side is pretty blank. I'm not sure why sometimes they have, this isn't Sunshine Mint, so there's no security feature there. But some of these bars, generic bars, they'll just have a blank spot there. Maybe for people to put, hey, thank you, or love you, or whatever, and give them as gifts or something. I'm not sure. It is 1 troy ounce. And on the other side is the 10 Commandments. You know, obviously, if you're not Christian, this may not appeal to you, but even our Jewish brothers and sisters. But in this particular case, you know, I'm Christian, so this does have significance for me. A little bummed, though, when I got this, because you can barely read what's on the tablets. But ultimately, a pretty cool choice. I think I have a case for this, so I'm going to add that to my 1 ounce collection. Now, this I have not opened up yet, not even looked at it yet. Pretty sure this is the Goldback. What I did is I was watching a video, I believe it was Ragtag's stacker. It could have been Florida Stacker, but I think it's Ragtag Stacker. And my apologies if I'm getting that wrong. Had a great video on essentially what is the Goldback, and he described it essentially as, you know, this very special product, and it is a layer of plastic in which there's a design, a very intricate design like money that's put on it, and on the back side they have essentially atomically added a certain amount of gold, very, very precisely at the atomic level, coated the back side of that plastic, and then they put another piece of plastic over that layer of gold to protect it. So essentially what you have in this case is a currency, and these are issued by different states, that apparently can be used for legal tender in certain circumstances because it's issued by the states. And this is it. I got the Utah Goldback Arum Gold Foil Note, and I mean, I'm going to get it out of this so that you can see it a little better, so I can see it a little better. But the whole idea behind these is obviously if you're going to be stacking gold, this is not going to be the way to go. If you're just getting gold content, this is 1/1000th. Wait, no, yeah, 1/1000th. Let me get that out of here so it doesn't break it. Last thing I want to do is break my. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, it's kind of different. I didn't expect. Well, yeah, it's very intricate design. I'll try to get it so there's not too much reflection on it. Very intricate design. 1/1000th troy ounce 24 karat gold for circulation in Utah. It says this gold coin contains. It says coin, but it's more like a bill. But it contains 1/1000th of a troy ounce. So this cost me about $5.82. So that would make, if you bought a bunch of Goldbacks, let's say you bought 1,000 of them and you melted it down, the gold content would have cost you about $5,820. So obviously quite a bit higher than where things are at right now. The whole idea behind this is essentially potentially a way where you could have some Goldback ability to trade or barter or do commerce essentially with something that is backed by gold, literally. So this is the back side. You can kind of see the design, and it has gold inlaid, and then there's a plastic cover to protect that, otherwise you'd scratch it off and stuff. So you know, you get the beauty of the gold from the back, and it is literally unlike our US fiat dollar that's no longer backed in gold. This is potentially some sort of currency literally backed in gold. So obviously it's quite a bit of a premium off of the gold price, so you're not going to get these for gold content, but it is an interesting idea. I thought that we could potentially have some form of ability to barter with something that is literally backed by gold. So that's something that's intriguing to me. Kind of makes me wonder if we ever did go back on the gold standard, if the US government might do something like this. Maybe they would have like a little portion of a dollar. They're doing all sorts of things with inlaid excuse me, inlaid things within our currency. So maybe they could have something with like a little patch that has actually some gold in it. At least that would be one way that they could literally have a gold standard again. You know, just a goofy idea of mine. Obviously, I'm a little worried about our fiat currency. That's why I'm stacking a lot of this silver. But this is just another intriguing way to potentially have something that you could trade for somebody. Now these are about, about 5 something, at least on APMEX. Maybe it's a little bit less in other places. It's about 5 something worth of value that you could give to somebody. This is just a 1. They also come in like 5s and 10s and I think 50s, and they just have more gold essentially on them, and then they're labeled for whatever percentage of 24 karat gold that might be. So I thought it was a very interesting, intriguing idea for the potential of future money, money that actually is literally backed by gold. So I wanted to get a couple of these. Thought it was really neat, and I just, there's a few other states, I think, a couple others, about 2 or 3 other states that have their own issuance of these. A very special technique to atomize the gold so that you get precisely the right amount on there. I saw something from one company where they do multiple tests. They'll take these and they'll melt them down, make sure the weight came out right, and they'll send it out to an independent company to verify that as well. But really a neat idea, something that might get a few more of these. Obviously I'm not going to stack this for weight, but just for the possibility of if stuff does hit the fan, something like this, just having a few of these might be something you can easily barter and trade with if they become well known. And I don't know about you, I kind of think, God forbid, I hope the stuff does not hit the fan. I hope we don't end up with that kind of scenario. But if we do, I think people are going to get pretty educated pretty quickly. They're going to probably know pretty quickly that certain kinds of U.S. issued coins pre 1964 had silver content in them, and then gold coins as well. So I think people will get educated pretty quickly as to what has value, and these may actually come into play too. You might find more people finding out, as I did, about these Goldbacks and the fact that they do contain a little gold. So I thought that was really interesting, and I might get a few more of these just in case. Try different states. I think the other ones have a little higher denominations, so it might cost me a little more. But I am intrigued by that idea of literally having in this case, a state currency that's backed by gold. So kind of cool. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video today. As always, if you did, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you can subscribe, that'll encourage us to produce more videos like this as we kind of get new fun and interesting things. Just a great shout out to the YouTubers that are out there that have shared their knowledge, because it does help us all in the community to learn more about different things that we can do and stack to safeguard our future, our financial future. To me, this is not advice. This is what I do. You have to make up your own decisions, but to me, this stacking of silver and gold is financial insurance, and I think these days more than ever we really need it. But worst case scenario, I've saved all this money in something that's going to, over time, is going to preserve that value, and it's not going to get inflated away. So that's about it. Thanks for sticking through to the end, and do give us a thumbs up if you like it, and just hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless.